In 1909, nestled in the African wilderness, a British outpost known as Chiengi marked the frontier of the empire. This remote location, now part of northern Zambia, was a rugged and challenging terrain. It was a place where the boundaries of man and nature blurred, and the residents lived in an uneasy truce with the wild. Here, the British Empire's relentless march was often met with formidable resistance, not only from native tribes, but also from the local fauna. This was a land where survival was a daily struggle, a place where the roar of a lion in the night was a chilling reminder of the dangers lurking in the shadows. But amidst these challenges, the people of Chiengi persevered, their resilience a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. Amidst the constant struggle for survival emerged a tale of terror, a predator known as Chiengi Chali. Chiengi Chali, or Chali, was no ordinary lion. His light fur and distinctive half-tail set him apart. But these physical traits were not what made him infamous. It was his audacity, his cunning, and his insatiable appetite for human flesh that earned him the title of the Ghost of Chiengi. In the early 20th century, Chali's reign of terror began. He was not a lion that kept to the wild hunting gazelles or zebras. No, Chali had acquired a taste for a different kind of prey. He would stalk the night, his light fur blending seamlessly with the moonlit savanna, his half-tail a shadowy pendulum in the darkness. The people of Chiengi lived in constant fear. Sleep came uneasily, every rustle of the grass, every distant roar, a reminder of the predator that lurked beyond their doorsteps. Women would find Chali tearing through the walls of their huts, his hunger driving him to desperate measures. But the terror did not stop at the break of dawn. Chali was bold, often launching his attacks in broad daylight, a testament to his audacious nature. For the hunters of Chiengi, Chali was more than a predator. He was a nemesis. They set traps, they laid in wait, but Chali was always a step ahead. He would steal the bait from their traps, leaving nothing behind but the hunters' growing frustration and fear. Each failed attempt only added to Chali's growing legend. His reputation as an invincible force of nature was cemented with each passing day, with each new victim. His audacious attacks and elusive nature made Chali a legend, a ghostly presence in the night. But even legends cannot escape the inevitable. Chali's reign, as fearsome as it was, could not last forever. Yet the legacy of Chiengi Chali, the pale lion of the north, lives on. His story echoes through the annals of time, a chilling reminder of the primal forces that once ruled the wilds of Africa. Fear sparked courage, and the inhabitants of Chiengi fought back. Yes, my friends, the villagers were not mere spectators to Chali's reign of terror. They rose, they resisted, and they rallied against the pale lion of the north. Picture a mother, her heart pounding in her chest as she jolts awake to the sound of Chali tearing through the walls of her home. With a firebrand in hand, she stands her ground, her eyes meeting Chali's in a moment of terrifying intimacy. She fights, not just for herself, but for her family, for her tribe, and for her home. And then there are the hunters, the brave souls who dared to challenge the beast. They strategized, they set traps, they laid in wait. Their resolve was unwavering, their determination unyielding. Each failed attempt to capture Chali only fueled their desire to end his reign of terror. Yet, despite their efforts, Chali's reign of terror persisted, his menace growing with each passing day. Chali's threat amplified when he formed an alliance with two other lions. Imagine the terror of an already formidable predator, now part of a trio of death. This unholy alliance between Chali and his new companions amplified the fear and desperation among the people of Chiengi. The lions, emboldened by their collective strength, launched relentless attacks, their ferocity unmatched and their hunger insatiable. Night after night, the trio prowled the countryside, their roars echoing through the stillness, a chilling reminder of the omnipresent danger. Each sunrise brought with it a grim tally of the devastation left in their wake. The hunters, once confident, now felt the sting of desperation. Their traps, once effective, were now merely a minor inconvenience to the lions. Despite the rising despair, the hunters persevered, their determination steeled by the mounting losses. The trio's reign of terror seemed unstoppable until a final showdown loomed. The hunters knew it was a fight for survival, a fight they couldn't afford to lose. A group of hardened hunters, driven by desperation and determination, planned a final showdown. This was not an ordinary hunt. It was a mission of survival, a bid to reclaim the terrorized land from the clutches of the infamous Chiengi Chali. Deep in the heart of Africa, under the vast and starlit sky, the hunters gathered around a crackling fire. Their faces etched with resolve, they strategized, meticulously planning their trap for the elusive predator. The trap was a blend of cunning and simplicity, baited with the promise of an easy meal, yet rigged with the deadly certainty of a hunter's snare. As daylight broke, the trap was set. The savannah held its breath, the usual symphony of the wild hushed, as if sensing the gravity of the impending encounter. The hunters watched from a distance, their hearts pounding in their chests, their eyes fixed on the bait. Then, like a ghostly apparition, Chali emerged from the tall grass. The hunter's breath hitched as the notorious lion approached the trap, his distinctive light-colored fur shimmering under the African sun, his half-tail swishing in anticipation. The tension was palpable, the stakes higher than ever. The hunters could only watch and wait, their fate and that of their community hinging on the success of their plan. With a swift, almost casual movement, Chali fell into the trap. A collective gasp escaped from the hunters, followed by a deafening silence. The moment felt suspended in time. Then the silence was shattered by the victorious roars of the hunters. Chali's reign of terror had ended, his reign usurped by the very people he had once tormented. Chali's reign of terror ended that day, his legacy living on as a testament to the primal forces of nature and the indomitable spirit of man. His story, like the echoes of his roars, would reverberate through the generations, reminding us all of the delicate balance between man and beast, and the inherent wildness that binds us to this extraordinary world we share.